Wiggle, wiggle.
Like.
Wiggle, wiggle.
Alright, so my next subscriber request was on the T25-2 American Tier 7 Tank Destroyer. I haven't played this thing in ages. As a matter of fact, when I got this subscriber request, I actually forgot about this tank. I don't know if I see it a whole lot. It's probably because I don't really pay attention for it a whole lot. But kind of a unique tank, and honestly, I was a little surprised with it going back and playing with it. Nothing special in terms of gameplay for you guys, but there are some good aspects to it that can give you the advantage in certain aspects of the map when you're trying to strategically approach the enemy and so forth. So the T25-2, once again, is a tank destroyer. It doesn't have a whole lot of armor, but that turret mantlet does, or that gun mantlet does have the capability to bounce some rounds. You did see one right there, but as you'll also notice, you can get hit still, and I think it's just to kind of around that gun mantlet, so you want to be a little careful. You do have that penetration being a tank destroyer, which is good. There are maybe at some points aspects where you can you do have good penetration, which is really good. So you do have that TD ability, which is really nice. The turret is a little slow at turning, but that's expected being a tank destroyer, so you do want to be a little careful of that. The turret is nice. It'll kind of help you against getting that circle of death, but really you can use this thing to be a little bit more forward, being that you have a little bit of that turret armor you can utilize. You're not very fast, so you still want to be careful. You want to be in positions where you're around teammates. You don't want to be trying to go solo and spot an area. That's just not going to be the way to do it in this. My team, as you can see, is just kind of falling apart here, just trying to do what I can to help. I was super lucky that smashing and actually shot me with an HP, so definitely lucky there. So here I'm just like, you know, last moments on Earth kind of thing. But yeah, I mean, you can. This thing does give you some decent flexibility, and the cannon is not bad. It really, like, it is a very capable cannon. Its accuracy is okay. When you're in the third-person view on the move, you'll see that dispersion being a little greater than maybe what I would anticipate it being. But once again, you just see right there, I think he ended up hitting my turret and I was able to bounce that. Anywhere else really on this tank, you really don't have a whole lot of armor. But yeah, you definitely, this is not like a brawling tank, kind of be up in your face, rely on armor type of tank. I mean, like I said, you want to be in positions where you're around your teammates. And, you know, after I was playing with this, I was like, you know, this is actually, you know, it's an okay tank. It's really not too bad. But, yeah, it's not really one that I have really played with in a long time. And one thing about World of Tanks build is the just awesome sportsmanship of your own team. That guy just, like, you know, just at the very end, just trying to pull through our, you know, for our team, and, you know, just calls out, just die, loser. And I'm like, all right, well, you know, that's not the reason why I died. I really was trying to stay alive. But it's just, I guess, how it plays out. So, you know, going into another replay here, just doing the canyons, you know, you can kind of see the get up and go speed a little bit. You know, it's really okay. You can see that dispersion circle being a little wider. So you do have much more of that accuracy through the first-person view. But yeah, I mean, like I had said, you have decent gun depression. You have areas of your turret that do have some decent armor. You want to, if you're on the front lines, kind of, once again, you want to make sure you're around your team and there you go. See, I think he had pinned me right at that top of that roof plate. So it's not, like, completely impenetrable. The other thing is you don't have a ton of hit points, and that is very typical of a tank destroyer. But you do have that capability of bouncing. So using this tank in a way that you can find cover for the main body of your tank and make sure that your gun and gun mantlet is facing toward the enemies. Probably not something you want to completely rely on, but it at least gives you that confidence that when you are going to take a shot, there is a good chance you could bounce those around. So once again, trying to put yourself in areas around the map, kind of moving from one place to another, where you can protect that hull, and if you are going to take shots, there are those chances where you can rely on that gun mantlet a little bit. So honestly, yeah, I mean, this was just, like I said, just kind of fun. I hadn't played this tank in a long time. Thank you for the video request. There wasn't really much else, I guess, to say about the tank. my team were kind of falling apart here. I guess, you know, and I should have been a little bit more aggressive too. I don't like to blame everything on my teams. I know there's always more that I could do just a little bit more. So yeah, I mean, you can really see, like, I mean, you can't, I'm trying to angle that whole, I mean, you really can't depend on it a whole lot. It is good, like I had seen there, like, this is another tier 7 that's coming up against me at heavy. I needed to have 8 PCR rounds. I needed to have that round to get through that plate. So, also another thing is, like, when you are playing this thing, try to, you know, carry that PCR, because sometimes you will come across these heavies that have that stronger armor, and as you just saw, a lot of that was red, and so when you come across those higher tiers, it's going to be harder. So anyway, Studmuffin 1986, you guys stay cool and keep tanking.